School's closed. You've been indoors mostly. What's it like to be home for so long? How do you feel when your mom or dad or both have to go outside to work? Do you worry a lot about the coronavirus? How do you stay in touch with friends? Are you thinking about how things will be when school reopens? Do you talk with your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma and grandpa? These writing exercises will help get your thoughts and emotions onto a page, first in words, then in pictures. Writing exercise 1. Playing with alphabets. Materials needed: a sheet of paper or a notebook, a pencil and eraser, crayons, paints or markers. Instructions. Step 1. Write down the alphabets from A to Z in uppercase from the top to the bottom of the page along the margin. You'd have 2 columns on either side or next to each other. Step 2. Think of a feeling: fear, hope, joy, longing. The list goes on. Then think of an object, a person, a place, anything at all, beginning with each letter of the alphabet. Step 3. Write it down. So for A, you could write A, alone. B, beach. C, coronavirus. D, dad. Go all the way to Z. Maybe by now you are zapped? Step 4. You could leave it this way or choose a few words from the list, maybe 4 or 8. Step 5. Draw the words and pictures on empty spaces on the page. Color the page. Here is an example. Alphabet wordplay. Living through COVID-19 times, I see, I think, I feel. Attuned. Butterflies. Care. Dread. Energy. Family. Garden. Hope. Initiative. Joy. Kindred. Light. Me. Nature. Open. Plants. Quiet. Revive. Sunshine. Thrive. Universe. Vision. Wonder. Xantha petal. Yearn. Zest. Writing exercise 2. An alphabet poem in 26 words. Materials needed: a sheet of paper or a notebook, a pencil and eraser, crayons, paints or markers. Instructions. Step 1. The first word will start with the alphabet A and the last will end with the alphabet C. The whole poem must be in sentences. Don't worry about grammar or structure. Just put down the images forming in your mind. Say, a blue car driving entirely fast. Ghostly highway. Interstate. Just kindling lovely memories of pandemic prior. Step 2. If you don't get it right away, don't give up. Try simpler words. Write short sentences. A black cat. Dad's enormously frightened. Get help. Step 3. Take breaks. You don't have to write this at one stretch. Step 4. Choose a few sentences from the poem. Step 5. Draw the words and pictures on empty spaces on the page. Here is an example. Alternately buoyant, crabby, depleted, effusive, fueled, gritty, homey, inspired, just kinda lightly moving, non-directionally onward, persisting, questing relentlessly, so to uncover, veritably within, X factor, yip, zing. Writing exercise 3. 5 qualities I like in myself and others. Materials needed: a sheet of paper or a notebook, a pencil and eraser, crayons, paints or markers. Instructions. Step 1. Go take a look at yourself in the mirror. Look all the way inside to who you are. your best qualities. Step 2. Now think of your favorite people. What makes them your favorite? What qualities do they have? Step 3. Write down each of those qualities or traits. Kindness, courage, humor. Step 4. Explain why this is important. Humor. It's good to laugh through life. Step 5. Draw the best version of yourself. Here is an example. 5 traits I value in others and work to cultivate in myself. Kindness, the axis upon which your world and mine spins. Integrity, how we interact with ourselves and with each other. Curiosity, kills somebody meant to say ignorance but oddly switched to cats. Resilience, the thing that makes you thrive when stuff gets tough. Authenticity, when you live what you speak, your words have power. Writing exercise 4. Connections. Materials needed: a sheet of paper or a notebook, a pencil, an eraser, crayons, paints or markers. Instructions. Step 1. We've all been in lockdown mode for months. How important is it to you to connect with the people and things that matter? Start with yourself. How do you connect with you? Think of what you like to do all by yourself, sitting quietly. Now write that down. Step 2. Next, write what you do to connect with others. Maybe you call and talk to your best friend every day. What do you talk about? Step 3. Now think about a passion. Music, reading, drawing. How do you connect with it? Write a sentence or two about what you're reading or drawing. Step 4. Do you connect with nature? Maybe you water a little houseplant every day. Write that down. Step 5. Draw a few images that you've chosen from your favorites. Here is an example. Connecting with oneself, with others, with a passion, with nature. Being with myself without the constant distraction of doing something or another could mean taking a walk in my backyard, feeling the breeze on my face, hearing the rustling of trees and the music from the wind chime. There are ways to connect with people we care about, even when at a physical distance. I leave ripe, homegrown tomatoes, crisp zucchini, fragrant mint leaves, bright purple eggplant, and tender bell peppers at my friends' doorsteps, along with a handwritten note on cards printed with paintings I've made. Passion. Reading, writing, music, gardening, an online art class. The world is filled with many pleasures. Nature. Have you heard these many bird calls? I look up to the skies in wonder as lush green grass carpet my bare feet. Writing exercise 5. Describe yourself in 5 sentences. Materials needed: a sheet of paper or a notebook, a pencil, an eraser, crayons, paints or markers. Instructions. Step 1. Take a few minutes to think of your life so far. What are the best things and the worst things that have happened to you? How did you respond to them? Step 2. Now begin writing about yourself. Who are you? What do you want to become? A girl with unruly hair. Future politician. Step 3. Write about your personality. Are you tough? Can you be gentle too? Step 4. You could also write about changes. Working on my temper. Step 5. Draw an image of your future self or the way you see yourself now. Here is an example. If I were to describe myself in 5 sentences, I'd say mother, best friend and partner to my husband, journalist, storyteller, have walked in darkness and light, through storm and calm, am made of flour, steel and fire, and like water, I flow around obstacles. How would you describe yourself in 5 sentences?